Usually when you think of ninja games, you think of Ninja Gaiden and you think of Shinobi. That's it, that's where the buck stops. But today we're going to talk about a game that doesn't get that much praise, Wrath of the Black Manta for NES. I've actually never played this game. Now for the version we're going to be checking out today, when the intro kicks in, you get this long extended cutscene all in Japanese that you cannot skip no matter how hard you press that start, select, B or A button. So you're sitting here basically staring at a screen that you don't understand, which most people would shut the game off or play the US version if they know it existed. Now the first thing you realize immediately when you actually can play the game is that it is total Shinobi clone. I mean, at least that's the first thing I thought when I saw it was, wow, this is Shinobi. Then you hit the D-pad and you start moving and you think, no, this is Shinobi while trapped in molasses because you move like a damn slug. But honestly, I didn't really give it a fair chance because I worship the old Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden games and I hold them on such a high pedestal. The story of the game is pretty simple. You save a bunch of kidnapped children from the evil El Toro. You get powers after you defeat each level, which you can use to help you defeat bosses in the levels more quickly. Now the differences in the Japanese and US versions are really radical in some areas, and we're going to cover that. First of all, the last level in the US version is a first-person perspective, which almost any gamer will tell you is atrocious on an 8-bit system. Friday the 13th, so many games did this, and it just does not work on this technology. Now, a big reason I chose to play the Japanese version instead of the US are stories I've read about these alterations, especially the cutscenes in Japan differing than the US. Now, I don't really care if I can read the text. I'm a big advocate for great anime artwork. And noticing that the US didn't have this and only the Japanese version did, that was, a no-brainer. The littlest and most unnecessary changes, it's more of a pet peeve for me, is that the jumping sprite was actually changed. I love the jumping sprite in the version I've been playing, but in the US version, the lines when you jump are actually taken out to replace the shoes. For some weird reason, I just don't understand that. I don't know. Why were US publishers so resistant to the manga anime genre at the time? It seems like wasted opportunity and wasted profit. As far as the gameplay, which is the most important part, goes, it's very middle of the roadish, at least to me. When I play it, I think this is what Bad Dudes should have been. Just give the guys a gun, tighten up the gameplay, and you could have had a decent game, but Bad Dudes was a terrible game. As far as ninja games on the NES, this is definitely my least favorite, but the things that I did like about it were definitely the cutscenes. I will check out the US version of this, and maybe I'll do a Let's Play so I can actually read what's going on. But this has been Ninja Cop SAIZOU, and I was a little pleasantly surprised, but as soon as the gameplay kicked in, I was disappointed. Like I said, the slow as molasses walking, the hit detection is actually a little messed up, which is surprising for a Taito game when games like Bubble Bobble are so fun and so tight. But I want to thank you guys for checking out another video, checking out the channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out Hibiki QUICKIE next time when it's Sega Genesis.